Hello there everyone, welcome back to Second Life's Travels. We are at the neighboring parcel of Ponyhattan, a place that last year we took a look at. This place is in fact called Timesville, and back when I had originally looked at Ponyhattan, this place was locked down. It's actually been locked down for quite a while. It just recently became unlocked without the ban lines a while ago, and plus another place that we'll take a look at in the video after this. But for now, we're going to take a look at the parcel known as Timesville, which is mostly homes and stores. And this kind of looks like a bit of a chaos place, I guess. Perhaps a Discord lives here or something on those lines, because it kind of looks like that kind of place. Jeez. That was actually kind of loud on my end. Got a little computer sitting here. And there appears to be a sunflower set over there, tire swing. Oh, you can actually push yourself on the tire swing too. That's actually kind of a neat thing that I don't see very often. Usually it's mostly just one back and forth animation, or if there is even animation for it. But this one actually has free motion to it, which is kind of interesting. Staircase to nowhere. There's the toilet, though. Glad to know where it is. It appears on top of this there is a single bed. It's kind of a zany little place here, I guess. Some eggs on the pan, I see. Whatever that pyramid is. You can see a little bit of the view of the parcel around here. It's a quarter parcel. The region's called Johanna, I believe it is. Essentially, it's 4 parcels, and all of them are pony related. We'll go ahead and take a look in this shop. It looks like a mix of MLP and kimono mods, I guess. Anything upstairs? No, doesn't look like it. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and head on out and take a look at the next place. I've kind of noticed that it's a little bit difficult to tell what places are private and which places are public. Just from what I've looked around, I don't really see any sort of notice of which ones are private and which ones are public. So I'm just going to have to guess a bit. I guess this is their event calendar. Right now, it's basically in the middle of July. And doesn't look like there's too much going on at the moment. Probably just got done with 4th of July stuff, I imagine. Looks like we have the event office here. Okay. Sure, we'll go ahead and take a look inside of here. Oh, looks like a Halloween event. Picture of it anyways. And probably a few pictures of whoever runs this shop here. Or office. Technically it's not a shop, it's an actual office for events, so. Got some gossip rags, I guess, here. And up here appears to be the actual office. Couple of event posters here that have probably gone by already, I imagine. Got some nice purple stars on the table, actually. Got some paper, clipboard, some donuts, it looks like. Wow, that's kind of a weird door sound there. Yeah, it looks like we got some more billboards over here. We got a thing for Luna's Empire, which is actually another MLP region that's come around within like the last year or two. I haven't done a lot of MLP stuff. I'll try and cover some stuff here and there, but for the most part, a lot of the Sims have sort of disappeared over the time that I've covered. Brothers in Time, founders of Timesville. There's the flag flying around. I assume this is a gaming spot, because I'm not sure if this is actually. I'm assuming it's like a gaming spot for people to come in at, because otherwise this might be somebody's home, and I'm not quite sure because there's nothing to actually tell me that. Let me see upstairs. Well, there's nothing upstairs, so I assume this is in fact a gaming spot. So you can play Greedy Greedy there. We got a Seven Seas fishing game spot here. I still haven't tried that out yet. Been on Second Life for 10 years and still haven't tried Seven Seas. It's kind of crazy. This is like one of the oldest, well, I won't say it's one of the oldest, but it's the one that's been around for the longest that I can remember. It has some popularity to it, for sure. Looks like we have... I guess you can swim in the water, but I see at least one shark and one... Perhaps it's either another shark or a dolphin, not quite sure. Got a nice little island here. Nice little volcano erupting at the corner of the sim, too. I'm assuming that's off sim. It looks like we have what looks to be a pillar up here. Perhaps somebody's house on top of that? I'm not quite sure. Can already see a little bit of the wall, though, which I'll explain a bit later. Ah, well, it's not a house, but it appears to be some floating islands that are actually moving and hovering. That's a neat little thing. Looks like there's a pool underneath it, too. You can see plenty of lampposts. These will actually light up at night, which is a nice little effect. This appears to be a fire department. I know Ponyhattan has one as well. Or at least they used to have them. I actually haven't looked at Ponyhattan in a while. The front door doesn't open, so can't go through that way. But we can see the garage as it was. Got one car in here, search and rescue one. got some hoses. Very nice. Can't tell if this is, okay, apparently it is, textured right. It looks like it's untextured, that's why I was curious about it. But apparently I can't open it, so... Can't open the store either. So I guess we'll head back outside. We got this thing floating around up here. That has a weird texture effect to it, apparently. Huh. Yeah, it definitely has a interesting effect to it. It looks kind of like an inside of a computer or something like that. Huh. Oh, it opens up. Okay. This place, okay, so it's not just a weird thing on my part. Here's this place was either knocked down at some point, and they just haven't completed knocking it down, or somebody messed this house up. I'm not quite sure. Because it definitely looks like somebody's either building or... I don't know. There's even like a tire swing in the middle of the air. And a TV. Okay, so I figured out the portal here actually leads to the one parcel that I don't actually have access to, and it orbed me out. So we'll leave that portal alone. Huh. Speaking of that parcel that we don't have access to, it's right here. It's a Fallout Equestria sim called Hoofrock Ruins. And they still have things locked down, so we can't actually look inside of here. Though it looks like they've added a little bit of flavor to this sim here with this rusted-looking base of a sorts, I guess. Just take a look inside of here, I guess. Nothing actually in here, though. Got some gun models, I guess. Yeah, it's they have like a giant wall. I see a Batman signal up there. They have a giant wall around this sim and the other one that we're going to be going to in the next video. But it's much more blatant here in Timesville than in the other one. And we got another shop coming up here. Free ride. Well, I don't think I need a free ride at the moment. Dunk-a-pony. Huh. Okay. Okay. So, I had a bit of music playing that started up once I got inside the building, so I had to gonna have to do a bit of editing there. Looks like we have a claw machine here. Some horn rings. So a little bit of everything here, apparently. Hmm. Apparently they have an auction thing here, apparently, at some points. Now that's high for that trampoline. Looks like we have a gallery here. Temba's gallery. Take a look at the pictures here. It looks like of nature. Some fungi, some animals. Lighthouse. Oh, we got some scenic ones here. That's a very nice sunset, I assume. Take a look inside of here next. This place has a little bit of the 8-bit style to it, it looks like. That could be interesting. Like some vaporwave stuff here, it looks like. Oh, we got some pets here. Huh. Linden tree. This definitely gives me like the vibe of a Dollar Tree. And I'm assuming like everything in here is probably one linden. Oh, I guess the lights here in the sim are actually in here for linden. We got a tiny clubhouse, it looks like. Not bad looking at all. This, huh. It's not a Star Trek place, but it looks like it's a place that has a lot of vendors from various places in it. Huh. This is interesting. I've never seen a place that's sort of like a hub for a whole lot of vendors like this from various sources. Interesting. Okay, looks like we have another portal here. Though I'm not sure if this is a... Actually, there's a second floor to the vendors up here. I didn't realize that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Solar Shop. Not too many things in here, unfortunately. Your logo here. I guess somebody may have had a vendor in there, but it's not there anymore. There's a few things in here, but there's no shop name. Alrighty. can see a nice view of the floating islands over there. Space rock. Okay, well this looks like a... It looks like a neat place, though it looks like it may be somebody's home. So I'm just going to look at the outside here and refrain from going inside the place right there. Gives me a little bit of a Inspire Space Park feel to it, to be honest. Okay, we can go ahead and head back now, I think. It looks like here we have a treehouse of sorts. This also leads over to the diagonal entrance to Metropolis, which will be the next place we look at. This looks like another private home, so I'm not going to go peek inside. Got a little bit of a garden, like fireplace over here, though. Just neat to look at. This looks like a definite store, so we'll go ahead and take a look at this. Nice little garden on the outside here. Looks real nice. Got a few different style of things here, like eye packs, walkers, attachments, furniture. I'm just waiting for this one to... Okay, there we go. Melody, mane, and tail. Oh, that's neat. It's actual hanging for bat ponies. Don't see many bat ponies, to be honest. This looks like it's a private home, I assume. Just by looking in the window there, it looks kind of like a regular home, so I'll go ahead and leave that alone. Here, it looks like they have a public pool area, though, which is interesting. And they have a bunch of HUDs and whatnot out for being able to swim, and there's some stuff here for ponies as well. Go ahead on top of here, because I assume the slide's up here, because I saw it. Aha, there we go. Go ahead and get the one-seater, because I'm alone. And we'll just ride down it. Last time I was on something like this, I got stuck. But this one seems to actually have momentum to it. Ah, that's no good. Guess I'm gonna have to come back in a moment. Okay, we're back. Sim has been restarted. And pretty much the only thing we have left to do is to look at the center area here. Oh, I wonder if they're talking about that house over there. Yeah, these appear to be little tiny vendors for shops and whatnot, instead of having an entire parcel. And this one actually is pretty thoroughly done here. There's quite a bit on this one. Looks like a lot of Fluttershy type stuff. This one has dice and air fresheners, sparkliness. Some interesting things there. Necklace as well. In any case, I think we've just about covered Timesville here. Hope you enjoyed this look into the sim. And we're going to be covering the next one that's diagonally from here, Metropolis Ponies. Sunflower staring at me. In any case, have fun!